closer to home. Changes to a 70-year-old zoning ordinance in the city of Decatur will have to wait. A modern update will help the city grow, but amendments made tonight is pushing that vote off for another 2 weeks. WAFF 48's Nick Ballinger is live in Decatur tonight. And Nick, you spoke to community members who say this delay is actually a good thing.
Yeah, Margot, talks about updating the zoning ordinance started back in 2017, but were ultimately halted by the pandemic. Now in 2022, an outside planning group came in and turned that 70-page document into a nearly 400-page document with a new mountain of rules. And one woman I spoke to says that she thinks the city leaders should take their time when making these changes. The current Decatur zoning ordinance was written back in the 1950s, and with the outdated rules, City Council President Jacob Ladner says it's making it difficult for Decatur to keep up with its neighbors.
Just makes it more modern. Again, the attempt to make it easier for citizens, easier for developers to understand, and just kind of bring us into 2024.
Ladner says some of the old ordinance was written before some of the city's projects had even existed. That's why a development group was brought in to draft a new one to address current day issues. Decatur resident Andrea Hoffmeyer took it upon herself to read all 400 pages of the ordinance, and she has concerns.
Is there something where there should be a measure instead of, there are some things where it just says more? How much more?
She thinks the council has been moving too fast, but appreciates the delay today's amendments caused.
We still are left with is the fact that the public does not understand what's in this document.
Councilman Billy Jackson made it clear that he won't vote to pass this ordinance until the city hires a full-time planning director.
Our city's demographic is shifting seismically. And if we don't start appealing to and communicating to all citizens in a way that meets them where they are, then we are going to be paying for it in future generations.
So in 2 weeks, this ordinance issue will come up once again, and it can either be voted on that day or it could be delayed once more. Now, meantime, I spoke with Decatur Police Chief Todd Pinion tonight, and he told me that he's having a listening session for people to come and talk to him about his plan for the police department. Now, that listening session will be on November 14th. Reporting live in Decatur, Nick Ballinger, 48 News, on your side.